what the US government has tried to accomplish for many, many years has happened today. They silenced Julian Assange. He cannot receive any visitors at the embassy, and he has been disconnected from all communications, including the internet, meaning his basic human right to communicate and for free speech have now been undermined. Because if we don't restore Julian's connectivity, we will have lost one of the last great investigative voices on the planet, someone who is telling us the truth about government secrets, who is exposing criminal wars and criminal government activities that the population doesn't even know about in detail because they are keeping it secret from us. Julian is such a powerful resource for truth that he absolutely deserves our support in re-establishing his free speech. And we demand that Ecuador will not give in to the pressure of forces that want to destroy Julian Assange and WikiLeaks. And let us be absolutely clear why they want to achieve that. They don't want to achieve that because Julian Assange is a criminal. They don't want to achieve that because Julian Assange is a terrorist. They want to achieve the silencing of Julian Assange because he is providing us with truth, with facts, with transparency that we don't get from our governments anymore. He is the one person in the world who has fought more for your rights than anybody else in recent history. This man does not deserve to be silenced. Why all of this is happening at the moment? I believe that Ecuador has stronger ties with Spain than they have with the United States. And Julian Assange has been supportive of the people in Catalonia who want to self-determine their future and what government to live under. And they have in great numbers come out to say that they would like to be independent. They would like to have more rights and more powers to control their own destiny. And just like Julian Assange always did in the past, he is listening to those people. He's not listening to the politicians and the business people that have invested interests not to allow the Catalonian people to decide their own fate. He is listening to the people and he's saying, well, why shouldn't they have the right to at least vote about what they want? And that has been a big thorn on the side of Spain and Spanish royalty. They cannot accept that there is a region in their country that wants to have independence. And just recently, in a very dirty way, have they arrested the president of the Catalonia region in Germany. And Julian has been tweeting about that. Julian has explained to the world the history of something similar happening in 1940 when Germany took a previous leader of Catalonia under arrest, handed him over to Spain, and then have him executed in Spain. And I think Julian is making a lot of people aware about the real risk of this happening again, because Spain will almost, it seems, do anything in their power to stop Catalonia from having their way. We, the people, are losing control. The powerful enact new laws to make us weaker and weaker. They spy on us. They do a propaganda war on our minds, where they, have the media on their side and the movie makers on their side to sell us a story that isn't the reality, that is just fake, because they have an agenda that they are pushing. And, Julian is an enemy to those people who just want to play with us, who don't care about us, the 1% that really run things, And if we allow Julian's voice to be silent, and if we don't stand up for him, well, who else is out there? You can't trust the mainstream media anymore. There is hardly any investigative journalism. The CIA and numerous global spy agencies have so-called non-official agents, which are journalists. They paid thousands and thousands of journalists around the world to spin their narrative, to sell you wars, to sell you lies. And, obviously, they don't like Julian Assange because he's getting in their way. He is telling us things that no one else does. This is too important for us. We're going to lose, an institution for truth if we don't fight for Julian now.